Ladies and gentlemen, it is I, the doctor, professor, philanthropist, gynecologist, bacon extraordinaire, onion ring connoisseur, McDonald's and Burger King denier, cafeteria lady on Fridays, and professional dog walker on Wednesdays. Here again to teach the young minds on how to not be stupid on social media. Companies like to make money. They spent the entire month placating to the LGBTQ community and trying to make money off of them, which is fine. I don't really mind that. But it comes to a point where you have to understand you want to make money off of everybody. You just don't want to make money off of one group because that's not enough money. You want the best so that you could have everybody buying all your things. Whether if you selling shirts, pants, forks, knives, dildos, pantry, all these things that are important for everybody in their daily lives, it is important that you make money off of everybody. But when you are so dumb that you have to go out and alienate a group of people to the point where they criticize you respectfully and you respond with, oh, well, you could just leave, and then they leave, you come upon a situation that is of your own fault because you seem to think that you could just fall on the backs of people that are going to go with your virtue signaling instead of getting money from everybody and making sure that everybody could just ball and bathe in a pile of money.
What a time to be alive. We've had 2 years of a global pandemic. Inflation's at a 40-year high. Brits face the biggest drop in living standards in nearly 70 years. Nearly 6 million people are claiming welfare benefits, nearly double the amount from 2 years ago. 4 in 10 people in the country don't have enough savings to tide them over for a month if they lost their job. And in fact, 10 million people in this country have less than £100 in savings. Personal debt in the UK is at its heights ever. I could go on and on. In short, people's finances are the most precarious they've been for generations. And for millions of people, their money, their financial security, is more important than ever before. More and more people are turning to banks, whether it's to borrow money, to get them by, for hardship assistance, and in many cases to tell their banks they simply can't afford to pay what they owe. And what do we expect from banks then? Well, data shows that the top things we want from our banks is to keep our money safe and secure, of course, to give us low rates and fees, high customer service, easy online access, and convenient branch locations. What you do not expect is to be lectured by your bank about gender pronouns and shown the door if you don't agree. But since the world has gone irredeemably mad, that would just be asking too much, I think. A few days ago, the bank Halifax tweeted this: "Pronouns matter." They said, hashtag it's a people thing. I think it's a people thing is their slogan, whatever that means. That was a picture of a lady working at Halifax who had her pronouns on her badge. At this point, this was an eye-roll offence. Yes, it's sanctimonious, it's quite embarrassing, but at this point, you could just pass it off as just the latest example in a long list of corporate virtue signalling of late. That was until they did this. One user made the point that there's no ambiguity about the name Gemma, that it's obviously a female name. He called this Halifax stunt pathetic virtue signalling and asked Halifax why they were trying to alienate people. Very fair comment. But at this point, you would have thought, Halifax would have kindly responded and said something like, I don't know, we respect all 27 million customers who entrust us with their money. Making all our customers feel welcome to bank with us is our top priority. But again, it's 2022, stupid. How dare you expect common sense and sanity? Halifax instead responded this: "We strive for inclusion, equality, and quite simply in doing what's right. If you disagree with our values, you're welcome to close your account." Ah, yes, nothing screams inclusion like, literally excluding your customers. Well, Halifax got what they wished for. Some customers took up the offer to close their account. This user, who says they've been with the bank since the 1990s, said they'd followed the advice because of the bank's virtue signalling and eagerness to lose customers. Mortgage account moved, credit card cancelled, deposit account closed. While the adage, go woke, go broke, springs to mind. How disgraceful for a bank in a time of so much financial uncertainty for tens of millions of people to be so brazenly bigoted and condescending. Shame on Halifax. Here's my advice. If you find yourself on the receiving end of a company's smug self-righteousness, vote with your feet. Take your service, your customs somewhere else. It's your money. Don't let this bunch of bankers tell you what to think.
It is completely dumb to have a social media team full of people with thin skin because it sets a precedent that they are going to embarrass your company the minute they get a response that they don't like. They don't know how to just say, we understand your concern and we're going to put it to the next board meeting. They don't know how to ignore you. They know how to put their feelings on a business Twitter account. And that's the problem. You sit there and you think, oh, nothing bad's going to happen with this. But you have people legitimately saying they are taking their money out. They're putting it into rival companies and they don't want to deal with a pathetic virtue signal. And that is nobody's fault but that company. It's Halifax's fault. Why? Because you're spending so much time saying this is what we're going to do. And if you don't like it, all of you people that have had your money here for years, you can leave. And guess what? Many people are going to leave. Why? Because they're tired of the virtue signaling. They're tired of the weird antics on social media to get likes. They're tired of just doing things for the sake of doing it when it's not really going to amount to any form of any gain, and it's not really going to get anything but random people saying, thank you for including us, for having words added on to somebody's badge. That makes everybody feel included. And yes, it's to make sure that nobody gets misgendered. But honestly, when you sit there and you think about it, who's really going to misgender somebody with the name Gemma, which is the picture that they posted on Twitter? Secondly, how would you be so dumb as to tell people, haha, too bad, you can leave if you don't like it, and then expect nothing to come of that? People are tired of the virtue signaling. Give the game up. Actually just be a business. Promote the things you want to promote. Have the Black Friday sales. Have the 20% off discount sales. Have the Friday events. Have all these things that's going to get people to come in and actually spend money on you and not be some weird Twitter activist who gets pissy and then causes you to lose money. Okay? We clear? Class dismissed. This has been the doctor, professor, philanthropist, gynecologist, bacon connoisseur, Burger King denier, cafeteria lady with the double D's serving your kids lunch meat. I will see y'all in the next video. Subscribe if you enjoy. Goodbye.
Oh, we fucked in a second. Come on. Come on. Ah! Come on. I won! Come on, man. Sexy. That's how you get it done. 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 I ain't breaking my hernia.